Well, folks, here we are again. It's 2025, and Donald J. Trump is once again the President of the United States. After a tumultuous 4 years out of office, he managed to pull off another victory, defeating incumbent Kamala Harris in a closely contested election. The nation is, to put it mildly, divided. Trump's return to the Oval Office has sent shockwaves across the country and the world. His supporters are ecstatic, their cheers echoing the same fervor and hope they held 4 years ago. But for his detractors, the news has been met with a mix of disbelief, despair, and even fear. One thing is certain, this election has exposed the deep fault lines that run through American society. And with his return, these issues are thrust back into the spotlight, promising a period of intense political and social turbulence. The emotional divide in America is palpable. In Trump's strongholds, celebrations erupted as the election results were announced. For these voters, Trump represents a return to a time when America was, in their view, great. They believe in his promises to bring back jobs, secure the borders, and put America first. They see him as a strong leader who isn't afraid to speak his mind.
Yeah, we feel like he's one of us, someone who understands our struggles and isn't afraid to stand up for what he believes in.
But for many others, Trump's victory is a source of profound anxiety. They view him as a threat to democracy, a demagogue who incites division and undermines democratic norms.
It's really scary, honestly. I worry about what this means for my family, for my friends. It feels like we're going backwards.
The sense of dread is particularly acute among women, minorities, and immigrants. Trump's supporters feel left behind by globalization and cultural changes. His opponents see him as a dangerous outlier, someone who threatens the very fabric of American society. The news of Trump's return to power has reverberated across the globe, sending ripples of uncertainty and apprehension through the international community. World leaders, many of whom had breathed a sigh of relief at his departure 4 years ago, are now grappling with the implications of his unexpected comeback. Memories of his unpredictable foreign policy decisions, trade wars, and disdain for multilateralism are still fresh in their minds. The initial reactions have been a mix of cautious diplomacy and thinly veiled concern. Some leaders have offered congratulations, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a strong relationship with the United States. Others have expressed their apprehension more openly, voicing concerns about the future of global trade, climate change agreements, and the international order itself.
It's definitely a tense time. Many countries are worried about how his policies might impact global stability and economic growth.
Yeah, and there's a lot of uncertainty about whether he'll continue to undermine international agreements. It's a pretty anxious moment for everyone.
The economic implications of a Trump presidency are a major source of anxiety for many countries. His protectionist policies, including the threat of tariffs and trade wars, have the potential to disrupt global supply chains and damage the global economy. As Trump settles back into the White House, the world watches with a mixture of fascination and trepidation. The stakes are high, not just for America, but for the entire world. His decisions on issues ranging from trade to climate change to international relations will have far-reaching consequences. The question on everyone's mind is, will it be a repeat of his chaotic first term? Or will he adopt a more measured approach this time around?
We can only hope that things won't get worse, but it's hard to be optimistic right now.
Everyone's on edge. We're all just waiting to see what happens next.
Yeah, it's like we're all holding our breath, hoping for the best but preparing for the worst.
Indeed, the world is watching and waiting. The impact of Trump's presidency will be felt far beyond America's borders.